Hello, this is Azure Knowledge as a screencast. Today we will talk about migrating data from one database to another using the Azure Database Migration Service. I will show you how easy we can do that and how Azure will handle operations on source database when we have connections between those two databases. Let's start. Okay, first of all, let's create new Azure Migration Database Service. So let's go to the Databases section and create a new one. Let's fill all the data needed. Also, we need to select existing or create new virtual network, which will be used to connect the source and target databases. So for this demo, let's create the new one. And we need to select the pricing tier, standard or premier. The standard will only work for the offline migration, and the premier will work with both offline and online migrations. So let's select the premium one and hit the create button. It can take a while to create full service with the new virtual network, so let's wait a few minutes for that. Our database migration service is done, so let's right now move to the SQL Management Studio, and here we have two different locations, one with the source database and one with the destination database. And here we have one table, customer, filled with data, and in the destination database we don't have any tables. Microsoft requires 3 steps to be done before the database migration. First of all, we need to have the same table with the same schema in the destination place. So let's generate script to create this table and running on the destination. Okay, first step is done. Next thing what we need to do is to create full backup of this source database. That also was very quick. And the third thing what we need to do is to set the replication on this server. So let's configure distribution, and we will go with the default options. This SQL Server agent is actually started already, so I will not set it to start. And let's wait for the configured distributor. And that's it. Let's move back to the Azure and let's add new migration project. Let's name it KaaS migration, and we need to fill the source and the target server type. So we will migrate from the SQL server to the SQL database, and we will choose the online migration. Let's fill the source server details first. And the target one. I created this SQL server on Azure before the recording, so it's already there. And here we have the source database, and we need to select the destination database. Next options, we can select which tables we want to migrate and some other stuff like maximum number of tables to load in parallel and how the source table will behave when there's a truncate. So leave it as it was set. We can name our activity. And that's it. The migration is started. Let's hit the refresh button. You can see that it is initializing. And we have information that table customer is already loaded. So let's check that. Let's select data from the customer. And that's correct. We have everything here. So right now let's check how it will behave when we are doing some data inserting in the source table. So let's create a new row. One row is added to the source table, and let's move to the incremental data sync tab and refresh our screen. And here we have the information that one insert was done. Let's check that in the destination table. And we have this row already here. So the whole operation done in the source table will be immediately shown in the destination table. When we are done with the migration of all tables, we can start the cutover. And here we have the information, what is the cutover, what steps we need to do before the cutover. So probably we will need to change all connection strings from the applications to the new database, and after that we can confirm that the migration is done. We can validate our database with the different options, and after that hit the apply button. And the cutover is done. Our migration is done. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.